Elon Musk has called the Australian government fascist over new legislation aimed at reducing dis and misinformation on social media. The proposed law would see social platforms fined up to 5% of their annual revenue, similar to regulations currently in place in the EU. The bill targets false content that would damage election integrity, public health and infrastructure, or calls for the denouncing of a group or injuring of individuals.
It's back! The Australian government's having another crack at this misinformation and disinformation bill, which is separate from and in addition to the E-Safety Commissioner. And we need to talk about it. Now, I covered this topic when they introduced the bill to Parliament in 2023. If you want a more in-depth rundown of this bill, go have a look at that video. But in a nutshell, the government wants to introduce legislation that would give the ACMA, the Australian Communications and Media Authority, who by the way are appointed, not elected, more power to fine social media platforms for not dealing with misinformation and disinformation as they see it. Now, how do they see it? I don't know. How long's a bit of string? Who decides what's misinformation or disinformation? Now, this legislation doesn't apply to everyone. It doesn't apply to news outlets, for example. It doesn't apply to educational institutions. And of course, it doesn't apply to the government. So who does it apply to? Well, regular fucks like you and me. That's who it applies to. Now, I'm not really an activist type of YouTube guy. I very rarely want you to do anything. I really just like to laugh at the internet and poke fun at silly shit. But in this case, if you're Australian, seriously consider this. Do you really want another set of unelected bureaucrats dictating what you can and cannot say on social media? I mean, we already have the E-Safety Commissioner. How much government overreach are we going to accept? I like expressing my opinion on the internet, and I'm sure you do too. And we might not always get things right. They are opinions after all. But that's what open dialogue is all about. If I'm wrong about something, tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell the whole world I'm wrong. That's the beauty of the internet. Don't legislate against people's ability to express their opinions in the first place. That's Orwellian. I mean, hate speech is already illegal. Isaac Butterfield just recently got pulled up in front of the Queensland Human Rights Commission. You can already be sued for defamation. Why are they coming after our opinions? And why is it just our opinions and not their opinions? I mean, pretty much all of the entities that are excluded from this shit are funded by us, whether it's as taxpayers or consumers. So they're gonna take our money, then say, shut the fuck up. Listen to what we have to say because that's the truth and the only truth. They can fuck right off, in my opinion, if that's not already illegal. So there's something I want you to do, if you're interested. The Australian Free Speech Union has a tool on their website that allows you to easily make a submission to the Senate about this bill. You can get it done in a few minutes. The deadline is the 30th of September. Now, the website says we've provided a tool that helps you to produce a submission to send to Parliament based on your concerns in order to try and persuade the Senate to stand up strong against the bill. This is one of the most important fights for free speech we have on our hands. The misinformation bill, if passed, would allow any view that the ACMA deems to be misinformation to be collaterally censored. It covers topics like public health and even banking, but excludes the government and the establishment. In other words, any view that the government does not like. This is undemocratic and we need your help to fight it. Each email is unique and you may wish to edit it to fully align with your views. Please hurry, as the government has been sneaky and only given people a short time to respond. The deadline is the 30th of September. Now, there is an option to publish your submission anonymously, so if you're worried about leaking details, don't. So if you've got time and if you're willing, go check this thing out and make a submission. Because personally speaking, this bill could actually affect my ability to laugh at the internet and poke fun at silly shit. It could affect your ability to express your opinion. How fucking absurd is that? Anyway, that's the video. That's all it is. As I said, if you want a more in-depth rundown, go have a look at the video I made in 2023. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you real soon. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.